Hey guys, potential shift here. Trade like it's 2026, not 1996. It is Thursday, April 2nd. Markets have closed right now, and I'm doing a voiceover because my microphone was off all day. So I'm going to recap this afterwards. What happened today? Today I made $87, which sounds nice, and it is, but I broke my system, okay? I violated the system a couple of times, and it cost me. It cost me. It cost me quite a bit, actually. It cost me $350. And that hurts. That hurts because all I had to do was stick to the system here today. So as you can see here, I decided to make a trade right off the bell before the morning V formed. Complete non-system trade. But I thought we were down 10 points pre-market. I think we're going to bounce off the bell. Non-system trade. So I got long. And of course, I pretty quickly paid for it. Losing trade. Down about $20 right off the bat. Okay, not good. Now here's where the real damage happens. Look at this perfect morning V setup. This is perfect for the system. If we break above this morning V, I am getting long and holding until 4 p.m. That's the system. And that is a quintessential morning V right there. Look at that. That is a perfect V. All I have to do is get long when it breaks and hold till 4 o'clock. So simple. Boom. Hits my target. I'm in. I am long one contract. I'm down $22 to start the day, but you know what? I've got a long contract, and it's looking good. Perfect V, perfect breakout. Let's ride this sucker until 4 o'clock. That's the system. That's the plan. Let's see how much money I can make. Loving it right here. And here's where things start going terribly wrong. As you can see, I've now set an out at 650 SPY. I've decided that, you know what, today is too volatile. There's too much noise. Even though I have a perfect V setup and this fits my system perfectly, I am going to exit with a 2-point gain from this trade because, you know, there's a lot of stress involved here. There's a lot of volatility. You know, this is just going to be difficult to hold on to, and I'm not sure I have the stomach for it. So let me just throw my system out the window, take my 2 points, and be happy with it. And that is exactly what happens. I grab my 2 points. Bingo. And I am satisfied with that for all of half an hour. So here it is, guys. The chart for the rest of the day. Right down here, right here, is where the morning V broke. And I wrote it to right up here. Caught all of 2 points for $100. And I was quite pleased with myself. And I didn't follow the system, which said hold until 4 o'clock, which is over here. All right. 5 points later. 5 points later. All right. That is, yeah, that's $250. That's $250. So instead of being up $100 today, I should have been up $350 today if I had just stuck with the system. That's it. So I entered here, I exited here, quite pleased with myself. Within half an hour, we had jumped literally 8 points from where I exited and then pulled back to only about up 5 points from where I exited to end the day at 4 o'clock. So that would have been my exit. How do I feel about this? Terrible, number one. I mean, this was a quintessential V setup. This was perfect. All I had to do was follow the system, and there was no reason not to, except things were volatile, and that meant it was going to be a stressful trading day. The thing is that I put this system in place literally to make sure that my decisions on stressful days are correct. I mean, the system is here to make sure that stressful days I execute correctly. And instead, on a stressful day, I let that stress dictate my decision making instead of the system. So the lesson here is obvious. You know, even on stressful days, in fact, Even more so, in particular, on stressful and volatile days, you have to stick to the system because the system is built for those days. If you're going to let volatility and emotions on the tough days rattle you out of your system, there's no point in having one because it's easy to follow the system on non-volatile days, on easy days, all right? The system is here for the tough days. So from now on, I'm going to try and keep that in mind. You know, it is here for the tough days. And whenever you deviate from the system, it may work short term. It may be the right decision in that particular moment, but long term, it's negative EV. If you add up those little decisions time after time after time after time, it's going to lose you money every time you deviate, okay? So even if you're proven right here and there by deviating from the system, you're still wrong. You have to stick to it because over time, those little deviations will add up to lost profit. And that's how simple it is, you know? So there's a lot of lessons to take away from today. It's just that it cost me $250 in profit. It's kind of a steep tuition for one day's lesson, but you know, I'm happy I maybe learned it. And maybe you guys got a little something from it too. So that's today in a nutshell. I'm up $87. That's good. Should have been up $350. Not so good. All right, guys. Potential shift here. And remember, stop trying to pick winners to start trying to be a winner. Good luck.